Hello, and how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're a returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. In the last episode, we had that amazing reveal of the Brotherhood of Steel's airship coming in to the Commonwealth. We also discovered that our son Sean is in fact in the Institute. We thought he was going to be with Kellogg. Wasn't the case. We ended up destroying Kellogg, taking revenge on our wife, and taking our son. In this episode, I think we may either go talk to Piper, or we're gonna go see more of the Brotherhood of Steel. Grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and let's get into this. Alrighty, so we did end up finding dog meat. White dog. Where'd White Dog go? There he is. There's White Dog. Okay, so, I put almost all my items in the back of our room here, which I am eventually going to work up our house here. I was putting a lot of resources into our construction site over there. It's been kind of my priority. So yeah, white dog in the way. So eventually I will kind of do this place up, but I'm not super in a rush for it, except the bedroom. There are some mods to clean up all the stuff here, which you would think that they would. You live here. That's one thing that kind of bothered me about Fallout, to be honest with you. Same with Fallout 3 and Vegas and all of them too. All of them have the same problem. You know, they have all these houses that have dirt and garbage and all this stuff. And you would think that they would clean it up. I've seen a lot of posts on Reddit about it, and I've seen a lot of people reply saying, well, they have more important things to do. You know, when people post things saying basic what I said, making posts saying about cleaning garbage up and stuff, I see people get replies basically saying, well, you know, they have more important things to do. You know, like surviving day to day and all that. Which, okay, yeah, they're correct. But at the end of the day, what's another big thing about surviving, right? You gotta stay clean, germs and all that stuff, right? So you would think that that would be one of the priorities to clean up. So I may or may not get a mod to clean all this up. You know, you can also get rid of all these shrubs and stuff, but I'm not too sure because mods can kind of bug the game out, and I really don't want to lose everything that we put a lot of time into. So I may or may not do that. If there's an episode and you see all the shrubs and everything's gone, you know that I downloaded the mod and cleaned everything up. But alright, so what are we going to do today? So we have a few choices. We can continue the reunions quest and go talk to Piper. We can listen to Shadows of Steel and, we can listen to Shadows of Steel and we can go see the Brotherhood. I think I know what everybody wants to do, and everybody wants to see the Brotherhood. Let's be real. So let's go to frequency. Okay, which one is it? Military frequency AF95. AF95. Okay, so let's turn. I want to make sure that our radio music is turned up all the way. It is. Okay. Okay, so let's listen to this.
Repeating. This is Paladin Danse on frequency 95. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Okay, so it looks like Paladin Dance. It's telling us to go back to the police station. So let's go. Police station. Cambridge Police Station. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, we have a lot more power armor guys
Spent
now.
a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town.
Look at that. Brotherhood Knight. He's got that. If you noticed, they have a different power armor. It's not the T45 like ours. This power armor is actually the T60 power armor, and this power armor was developed just before, a couple of years before the bombs dropped at the Great War. So, but the thing is, though, from my understanding, apparently the T51Bs are still the top of the line, still the best ones that you can get. Which you would think that they'd be using all those, but I guess they all decided to use 60 armors. My favorite power armor is still the T45D, as you guys know. Alright. So, let's go inside. For this next part, I kind of want to wait till daytime, so I'm going to find somewhere to sit down. As you can see, we got lots more power, or lots more guys. Okay, so I want to, like I said, I want to find somewhere to sit. Can I sleep? I can sleep. Okay, what is it? 9 p.m. Let's just wait till daytime. Okay, 8 o'clock seems good. All right.
Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Okay, so let's see dance.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
Hell yeah. I'm impressed.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Elder Maxon. That's interesting. We've heard of a Maxon before, but he was pretty young in Fallout 3.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's still
Board the
unsecured
vertibird. That's
technology
right.
out there.
If you guys remember, in Fallout 3, we never got, when we rode the vertibird, we never got to see outside or anything. You know, we get to wait inside the
how many battles
vertibird,
we
and
win,
then,
there's always
you know, you couldn't look outside or anything. But in this one, you get to ride it. Wait, come on. Really? Oh, for God's sake. Sometimes this happens and it gets annoying. There we go. But that's right, as I said. We actually get to ride the vertibird. We actually get to see, in real time, flying through the Boston, through the Commonwealth, all the way to the vertibird. And this is actually a really cool part of the game, too. Alright, let's go.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Now, we can't fly these things ourselves. You know, we get to ride them. But as you can see...
looks different from up here, doesn't it?
Well, I guess I'm
It
going to let
never
him talk.
ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
As you can see, you know, like I said, it's so different seeing it. And yes, that is a pirate ship. There is a quest that's tied to that, and we're definitely going to do it, because actually it's really cool. I don't know what episode we're going to do it, but we're definitely going to do it. The thing flies in the air. It's actually really cool. And there's the Prydwen right there in the airport. The cool thing about Captain Kells, the guy we're meeting, that Dance said, he is voiced by, I don't know if any of you, I know at least one person who watches my videos, watches Star Trek. I don't know if anybody else on the channel does, but the guy, I'm just going to pause it for a quick second here. The person who does the voice for Lancer Captain Kells is actually the same guy who plays Tuvok in Voyager, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, the Prydwen's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the Prydwen is put together from the parts of the mobile base crawler from Adams Air Force Base, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think. I don't like how it stops spinning before it even picks you up. It should, the blade should stop spinning when it's connected. Because what if it doesn't connect and then you go bye-bye, you fall down? I never noticed that before. But yeah. So this is the Prydwen. This is actually really cool. I love how... okay, let's get off here. You know, you can see like a lot of the... you know, the world from here, and it's an amazing view. An amazing view. And the one thing that's really cool too is since power armor doesn't have any fall damage, one of the things I love to do for fun is I love to, if I'm doing a mission or whatever, or if I'm on the Prydwen for whatever reason, and if I need to get off the Prydwen, right, if I'm in power armor, I'll just jump right off. Because power armor doesn't have any fall damage. Now, realistically, you know, you'd die, obviously. Even in power armor, you'd die. But because the way how power armor works from an in-game perspective, there's no fall damage. So yeah, you could literally jump off the Prydwen. But let's go talk to Lance Captain Kells here.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Well, looks are deceiving.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Okay, let's see. Power armor.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
Let's see. Elder Maxon?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
Yeah, no questions.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Okay. So, let's see here. So this is the Pridwin. Let's just take a look around here. No, got a packet of smokes here. I'll grab that. Okay, so let's enter the command deck.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
That's a tough-looking dog. I bet he's handy in a fight.
Mm-hmm. He is.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want?
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And,
Nice.
befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
You can now use the Boston... What? Oh, you can use the Boston Airport workbench. So technically I can make this as one of my bases too now if I really wanted to. Okay, so let's get a look at some of the I can't even talk. Get a look at the rest of the Prydwen here and meet some of the people.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Dance?
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon's age.
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
He's dedicated.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Sponsor.
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Well, I won't let you down.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go alone for now.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Because White Dog needs to see where you go. Why are you standing on the table? That's weird. Maybe she's scared of dogs. I don't know. Alright, let's go meet some people.
Welcome aboard, brother.
The reason I said no is because White Dog needs to come and meet the crew too. Come on. Come down here. Alright, this way.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Voltec screening.
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault Dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
No, I haven't been sick.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
What the heck? That happens often?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Morals question?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
Only to defend myself.
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Seems like a nice guy. It's kind of a weird question. Have you ever done anything with pretty much ghouls, is what he's asking. It's like, no, thank you.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Guy kind of looks like an older Harry Potter. Okay, I think you're confused.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Meeting the crew.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Technical documentation.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Research patrols.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Yeah, I could help.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Okay. Let's see who else we got to meet here.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
Oh, jeez. So this is our power armor right here. This is our power armor station and our power armor right here. You know, Brotherhood of Steel, T-60B power armor. Pretty cool.
Enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Let's see
So,
who...
you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, you sound disappointed.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual Wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Charm school.
You should add teaching charm school lessons to the list.
Sorry to disappoint you, but when you're as busy as I am, there isn't much time for bowing and curtsying. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I see missing legs.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
I'll keep it a secret. Most people give up.
Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly, I don't know you that well. Maybe some other time. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Awesome.
So you're the new
All
knight
right.
I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Okay, they seem like a nice bunch. Let's talk to this guy here.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Yeah, it sounds suspicious.
Caps on the side, huh? Doesn't sound like official military business to me.
Well, it is, and it isn't. It's complicated. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Yeah, okay. So this guy here, Proctor Tegan, if you guys have ever played any of the older Assassin's Creed games, he looks like Ezio a little bit from
What can I get for you
Revelations.
today?
He kind of reminds me of Ezio from Revelations. Just a little bit. Okay, so it seems like we are gonna do, I think we're done. Yeah, so we're done all that, and we're gonna show no mercy. We're gonna do that one in the next episode. But I think what we're gonna do is, okay, so we can't do anything like this. Miscellaneous headlamps. You can do different headlamp colors and stuff too, which is pretty cool. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do, do I want to bring this or do I want to leave this here? Let's leave this here, because what I'm going to
We're
do...
assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Okay, I think you're done talking now. So I think what we're gonna do
Have you
is
ever
we're gonna go
fired a
back
minigun?
home now. Do. Flight deck. Okay. I believe Maxon's outside, but we don't want to talk to him just yet. I think he's out looking outside or something.
Might want to have the doctor take a look.
Tighten up the meter.
Yeah, he's way over there looking. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually go back home and then end the episode. Because this is a pretty cool episode. We got to walk around and look at the Prydwen. We get to ride to the Prydwen. That was a pretty cool thing. I remember the first time ever doing that. It blew my mind. I don't think that... Can we... I don't think we can change the Minutemen to Brotherhood paint. I don't think. No, there is a mod for that though. I don't know. I wish you could have done. I wish you can do that normally. Ah, man. Why is it? You know what? I'm gonna see. Do I have enough materials to make one more generator here? No, I don't. Okay. So I'm gonna have to make another generator somehow to get that power online. What if I...
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped.
Okay, what if I get rid of this and just put that... Oh, excuse me. Nope, too far, I guess. Okay, we can't really look over there. What if we move this there? We put this there. Okay. There we go. Now, is this still... Okay, so that still works. Awesome. Okay. Clean our radiation up a bit. I am eventually going to make like a doctor's office and all that. If you guys remember, we had a almost like I was gonna put like a warehouse right here. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Maybe I'll put like a doctor office there. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do because we have our building there for our residents to live. We have the secret construction project on the other side. We have we have our water down there. I'm also going to move. We have okay.
Hey. Wait there.
Just wait there. I'm probably going to make an area right here because some of these are float. When I was checking some stuff, this was just kind of floating in the air right here, kind of like this one. So I'll probably see if I can get some concrete or something, and make like a whole kind of like food place, like a greenhouse or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways,
hey, come on.
Let's save this up here, and then I think in the next episode we will do what Maxon wants us to do. So let's just save our game up here. Alrighty, so that was today's episode of Fallout 4. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it for you guys. Like I said earlier, when I first took that vertibird to the Prydwen, it blew my mind. It was one of the highlights of me playing ever playing Fallout 4. The Prydwen's pretty cool, and Maxon, believe it or not, is actually Arthur Maxon, little Arthur Maxon, 10-year-old Arthur Maxon from Fallout 3. There is a 10-year gap between 3 and 4, so he is now 20 years old, and he is the leader of the Brotherhood of Steel. Unfortunately, and I really don't like the direction they went with this, if you guys remember Sarah Lyons, Unfortunately, Sarah Lyons passed away in the line of duty. Why Bethesda would write her out of the story like that, I don't know. Because Arthur Maxson looked up to Sarah, had high respects, and really, really, really cared about Sarah Lyons. So why they would write her out like that? It's kind of strange to me. Because at one point, when her when her father passed away, Sarah became an elder, and then she passed away when she was on a mission. And then they went through a whole bunch of elders, like 5 or 6, or whatever, a whole bunch of elders who just didn't fit the role. And then Arthur steps up, and now he's an elder. Which also kind of makes sense too, because his ancestor, Roger Maxson, was the guy who actually created the Brotherhood. So now we have another Maxson who is in control of the East Coast chapter of the Brotherhood. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that fun kind of stuff. And we'll see what Arthur Maxson wants us to do in the next episode.